we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Oklahoma's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Leaves it with the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Looking to fire. Right on the money. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
From the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TD.
Turning it on! He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Georgia State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Squires. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And it's incomplete on third down.
And this offense now, it's decision time. Man, they've put a nice drive together. You want to walk away with points, but how aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take this field goal, or do you want to try to get a touchdown?
Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll start this drive with a pass. A little release to the back. It's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Might be changing the route. Back to pass. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Going to try to get it himself.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you can tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
He's got it, and he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And what a nice play call. It's execution, play action. Thinking run, quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Dropping back, it's Squires. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Well, how about that stick at the end? Nice job sticking the big tight end, making sure he doesn't get that first down. That's how you play physical defense. That's how you make him remember those tackles later in the game.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. He's guided this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Now on the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, it's Gore. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. Got him downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. And he does a really nice job finding. Space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Gore. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Matthews. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Duke. Breaks into the open. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Squires. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Squires. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Panthers! Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Snags it quickly on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Coming up, 4th down.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Release to the back. Finds his man. There he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Sooners have this offense rolling. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Touchdown Sooners! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Number 1.
And this receiver is... fire. He's got all the skills that you look for.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the back. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
They're working that left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the route is on.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. To the air, it's Squires. Immediately fires to the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. The Sooner offense returns to the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
It's a running room. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all.
He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Sooners. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield. Record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Squires. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away on fourth down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. To the air on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch. Like, play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. To the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Wants to fire on second down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air, trying to set up the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And it's caught for a touchdown. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback may change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Uncorks one. Working on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense. Sack at the 47. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Back to pass. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down.
Here we go, here we go.
He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Allen.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
And the Sooners will have it first and 10.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Wrong.
Looking to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Sends it back in motion. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go back to the air on second down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And how about this? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a man. He wants it all. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Takes the handoff. It's McClung. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab. It's Stoneburner. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback making checks. Going to take a shot on second and short. Looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
He's not afraid to go deep. Got it inside the 10. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.